results in the beginning make sure that people stay to the end. Hi friends, welcome back to my 30-day series on how to become a food content creator in 2025. Today we are editing a video, and this is going to go pretty quick because editing a video is pretty easy. For my videos, I use CapCut. So we're going to open CapCut, then we're going to select new project, and we're going to select all of the videos that we want to edit. Once we have all of our videos selected, we're going to go to the bottom right and click add. That's going to add all of the videos we've just selected to the timeline so that we can start to make edits to them. Now, after we've added our videos to the timeline, the very first thing that I like to do, since I use CapCut, is scroll all the way to the end and remove that black CapCut screen. Click on that and delete it. Just get it out of the way. The next thing I like to do, and this is totally optional, but I like to do it because I feel like it makes the colors a little bit more dynamic in your video, is I like to zhuzh the whole thing. So we're gonna go down to the scroll bar at the bottom of the screen, and we're gonna scroll over to where it says adjust. You're gonna click on adjust, and it's gonna say auto adjust on the far left. I usually click auto adjust, which brings up a bar. I usually slide my bar to around 35 because that's where I'm comfortable. You can kind of play with it and see what you like. But this just adds a little bit more color and brightness to your video so that we keep people engaged. Anytime we can add a little bit more zhuzh to make it prettier, we want to do that. So I do that, and then I click apply to all, and it's going to apply that to all of the videos that you've added into your edit. Next, we're going to go through all of the videos where I use the front camera, and we're going to switch them. So remember how I said that we were going to learn how to do that yesterday? So anytime you use your front camera, you're going to get the mirror image, which transposes all of the writing on your products, which is fine if you're just kind of posting for fun. But if you want to collaborate with brands and you want to get brand deals, people need to be able to read what's on the products that you're using. So we're going to go through, and everywhere where I use the front camera, we're going to select those videos. At the bottom of the screen, you're going to scroll to the bottom and click transform. And then after you click transform, you're going to click mirror on the left side. And that's just going to transpose the video so that you can actually read the products, kind of like what you see here. After that, we're going to go through and cut out any large windows where I'm not on the screen, where the camera is just kind of staring at some food that I've left and forgotten about while I'm off doing something else. We're going to cut out any parts of the project where I am fumbling to try to open something, or struggling to get the lid off. We're going to cut all of that out. That's filler. We don't need that in the project. So we're going to go through and cut all of that. This is going to take a large chunk out of what we have to edit. Now, once we have all our extras cut out, all of the dead space, all of the time we used peeling and opening things, we're going to go through and cut out any times where I'm talking and I lose my train of thought, or where I'm, like I just did, taking a breath. They know I'm breathing because I'm talking. They don't need to hear me breathing on the camera. So anytime I'm between words, I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Now that I have this part like I like it, I'm going to go through and just cut all of the other clips to about 5 to 8/10 of a second, just so that there's kind of momentum in the video and we're kind of moving quickly through what we're doing. Again, people have short attention spans, so we want to keep them engaged. What I'm doing right now is just kind of shortening the distance between the cuts. And now that we have our prep edited, we've cut everything out that we wanted, we've shortened everything, we've got everything kind of like staccato the way that we like it, we're going to actually edit the cooking of the food. So here we have the butter melting. It's pretty, but it's not that interesting, so we're going to cut that. We're going to go straight to putting the shallots in the pot. We're going to let that go into the pot. As soon as that's in the pot, we're going to cut it, and we're going to go to the stirring. We give that 5/10 of a second, and then we move on to something else. Also, for this part, I'm going to cut the volume off because my induction top is very loud and I don't want to have to compete with that. And finally, we get to the talking portion of the video where I kind of talk and let people know what I thought about the food. I'm a yapper, okay? So for these kinds of edits, I typically will go through and look at what I said and then just cut out what I didn't like, what I don't think is necessary to put in the video. And obviously this is up to your discretion. You get to decide how you appear on camera and what you say. So it's just kind of one of those things where you fill it out and you say, I like that I said this, I didn't like that I said that, I'm gonna get rid of it. I liked how I looked here, I didn't like how I looked there, I'm gonna get rid of that. And then the final thing that we're gonna do, and this is something that is a really great trick, we are going to find our best 2 food cuts. So wherever we panned over the camera, we really loved the way the food looked. We're gonna find those cuts and we're gonna duplicate them. But go down to the bottom of the scroll bar, you scroll all the way over and you're gonna see duplicate. Once you have those duplicated, we're gonna drag them to the front of the timeline. And what we're doing here is we are going to extract the audio from the first part of the video where I'm saying, hi friends, we're about to make. We're extracting that audio and we're going to place that audio over the visuals of the food. The way that this works is we're gonna extract the audio. We're gonna split the video so people get like a half a second of me first, because sometimes your audience will engage specifically because they know it's your video. And then we're going to delete the second part of the video. So they're gonna get that first little slice of you. That second part gets deleted. We have the audio here extracted at the bottom. The food is gonna move into the place where we just deleted the video of you. And now when we play the video, it's me talking about what we're gonna cook over visuals of the actual food. This is a good way to entice your audience to stay to the end. So you wanna make sure when you're doing your food videos that you're putting the results in the beginning, because results in the beginning make sure that people stay to the end. And that's the final thing that we have to do. It's super easy. You click export at the end and now you have a full video, and you can go post this on social media, which is what we're doing tomorrow. So make sure that you come back tomorrow so that we can post this on socials. And I'll teach you guys how to make sure that there's continuity within your posts, but also how to post with a good thumbnail and so on and so forth. We're gonna do all of that tomorrow. If you haven't watched the first videos in this series, please go back and watch those. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and come back here tomorrow where we're gonna post this video to socials. I'll see you tomorrow.